I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and go over the volume today. We already did surface area, so today is volume. You have 3 formulas that you have to use, that you will need to use actually, and those 3 formulas will be on the front of that packet that you guys should have. So here is the packet. You guys should have this, and you have 3 formulas. Those would be the square-based pyramid, rectangular prism, and then the triangular prism. So for the square-based pyramid, you need try to find a marker that works. The volume is equal to 1/3 base squared times the height. So I already have some of the examples drawn up here for us because that was just going to take me forever if I was going to draw them during the video. So I went ahead and drew them before the video, but those are for the next page, and we'll go over those in just a second. So for the square-based pyramid, we have 1/3 base squared times the height. For rectangular prism, you have the volume is equal to length times width times the height. So that one's a pretty easy one. And then the triangular prism, you have the volume is equal to 1/2 base times the length times the height. So those are your 3 formulas that you'll be using. So we'll go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and erase the triangular prism for now because I haven't drawn that one yet. Go ahead and erase this one too. So for the next page, if you go to the next page, you have these 2, you actually have 4 different figures drawn, and the first example is the surface area, but if you look over to the right, you have the volume. So we're going to find the volume for this square-based pyramid. So I have the base, right here is the base, and it is 4 centimeters, and the height is 6 centimeters. So if we can think, the volume formula is 1/3 times the base squared times the height. So we have the volume is equal to 1/3, the base is 4, so that's times 4 squared, and then the height is 6. So we can put this into our calculator. So 1/3 times 4 squared times 6. Yes. And that should give you 32 centimeters, and this is going to be cubed. So let's talk about that for just a second. That would be 32 centimeters, and that's cubed. And on the paper, it's actually messed up a little bit. For the first example, we forgot to actually put 1/3 on that. So just remember that the formula is 1/3 base squared times the height, and I put 1/2 here. This should be 1/3 as well. So then 1/3 times 4 squared times 6. So if you think about this, this is 4 centimeters times 4 centimeters times 6 centimeters. So we have these numbers all multiplying together. Centimeter times centimeter in surface area or area is centimeters squared. Centimeter times centimeter times centimeter would give me the centimeter cubed. So that's why you have the cubed, because you have 3 different units actually multiplying together. So that's where the centimeter cubed comes in. So the answer for the volume for this square-based pyramid is 32 centimeters cubed. Leave that up there for just a second. Go ahead and erase it now. times width times height. And we already have that this right here is the length. So 6 meters is the length, the width is 16, and the height is 3. So all we have to do is plug in our numbers. So V is equal to 6 meters times 16 meters times 3 meters. So the answer for this one, let's put it in our calculator here real quick. 6 times 16 times 3 gives me 288. Don't forget, meters times meters times meters gives me meters cubed. So 288 meters cubed for this rectangular prism is our answer, is 288 meters cubed. Okay. Go ahead and erase this. So for the next one, I went ahead and drew it really quickly. We have a triangular prism. We have 8 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, and 17 feet. Now this one, we have the formula as 1/2 B times L times H. So let's see, we're going to be using, this would be our base. This is going to be our height, and then our L, so to speak, is going to be 20. So we have the volume is equal to 1/2 times the base, which is 15, times the height, which is 8, times the L, which is 20. In that parentheses right there, we'll go ahead and put that in our calculator. So I come out with the volume is equal to 1,200, and this should be feet cubed. Because once again, you have 15 feet times 8 feet times 20 feet. And feet times feet times feet give me feet cubed. So 1,200 feet cubed is our final answer here for this triangular prism. All right, well that is all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't forget, just ask questions if you need help. I am here whenever you need. I hope you all are doing well. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.